Reminded about Joshua and Caleb in the Old Testament. And you know that they were the only adults that did not die in the wilderness and saw the promised land because they refused to believe the evil report. 12 spies went in. My personal opinion, Moses should have never sent in the 12 spies. Now, that's my personal opinion. Because if God said, I'm going to give you the promised land, why are you going to go in there and send some people and say, okay, give me your human report? Because God told them that there was going to be a land that flowed with milk and honey. But there was also a land that they were going to still have to conquer. So what happened? Those 12 spies went in, and all 12 saw the same thing. 10 came back with the Bible calls it an evil report, and says there's giants in the land. There's walls in the land, cities that we're supposed to conquer. There's no way. We're like grasshoppers. And Joshua and Caleb stood up. They tore their garments and said, no, we can do this. We can do this. And so you got 2 against 10, and unfortunately, the 10 prevailed and convinced over 1 million people to go in to the promised land. Joshua and Caleb and their willingness to believe God's promise in the midst of everyone else's unbelief allowed them to see the purpose of God in their lives. Can I encourage somebody today? Don't allow the crowd, somebody said the crowd. Don't allow the crowd to discourage you from seeing the promises of God in your life. And be willing to stand, even if it's you. So let me talk to the students. We just prayed for you. Even if you're the only one in your class. Be willing to stand. Adults were no exception. On our job and our workplaces, hey, it doesn't stop in middle school and high school, peer pressure. It doesn't stop in college, the peer pressure. It's on your job too. Will you be willing to stand? And I want to tell somebody today, if you are willing to stand, God will never, ever let you down.